2. What's up, everybody? I go by the name. I got this. Dragon the Waifu King. Oh! Yeah, we got it today. And welcome back to the channel, to the video. Whatever if you're watching this live, or if you're watching the VOD, which probably nobody is, but if you are, let me know. Let me know if you're actually watching this, like, not live. Give me a heads up. Thank you for did I just get a follow? Well, thank you for following, Matthias Silver. So on today's stream, I'm gonna be my wrist is still hurting. It's still in pain. So I'm not gonna be playing any Beat Saber crazy hard today, or maybe not at all. What I got planned for today is we're gonna take a chill stream. We're gonna chat. I'm gonna talk with you guys. I'm gonna use my sexy voice all stream. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you guys three major tips that I've learned while playing Beat Saber over the last 42 days. And maybe we'll check out iRides. I'm not sure. And I plan on Howdy. Howdy, what are you doing in here? What are you doing? How can you be in here and be streaming at the same time? So let's go ahead and get give me a second. I'll be right back. I got a couple of things to do and before we get started. So I'm gonna switch all over to the sweet, succulent, juicy sounds of Zerk music. You're gonna be listening to Soul of the Machine. Check it out. Dragon the Waifu King. It's Zerk music! These are the official lyrics. I know when you hear them, you know that it hits you hard. About to go buy this track on Spotify right now. It goes crack on. Nobody can stop the way that we're about to go on. It's insane. Yeah, I'm in the game. I bet you're not ready for this game. We are going in harder than you ever thought of. I am a big part of. Hey, we were getting activated. Almost done. It's a couple things on Facebook I like to do. I am multi-streaming, so you could be watching this on Twitch, YouTube. This is how I roll. We both said it at the same time. Oh. I know you guys are getting down right now at the same time. I want to hear this live so bad. Homie Zerk said he might have a spot at the dance festival, Global Dance Festival next year, performing. I didn't get to go last year, but if he does have a shot, if it's going down, Review Texas memes. Host has got to sit for like at least 3 days. This is a short stream. I gotta hop in with the Loot King and playing some Minecraft. Oh shit, that was the whole song? I'm not ready. I spent too much time messing around. Oh my god. Everything's frozen. Okay, okay. I can't see the comment. Ooh, Still Life? This is a good song. I can't see the comment. It didn't work. This is not even important. No one's even gonna see this, but I still try to do it every stream. And now I kind of want to listen to Still Life. Alright, we're back. Oh, look, my messages are popping up and I can see them. Review the Texas memes. So she's talking about episode 2 of Dragon On. However, I'm not done editing episode 1, so we got some time. I gather the Texas memes. However, that's really topical. I don't know. See, that makes me think maybe I need to pump them out faster, right? Because more than likely the comments I'm going to get are topical. Are going to be in I don't know how relevant it's going to be too long from now. So, you know, especially just for this case right here, because I do know that Texas memes is a topical subject, I'm going to go ahead and try to get the next episode of Dragon On recorded tomorrow and edited tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, there needs to be like a 1-day turnaround for these between idea and getting them out there. But anyways, let's go ahead and get popping. Wait, I didn't pin the. Give me a second. I'm supposed to. Ah, there it is. Pin that. Cool. And pin that. Cool. I have my notes in VR over here on the side, so I can see everything, and I can see the stream up here. It's my new setup. It's the littest thing that's ever happened in my life. I'm super comfortable today. Today, we're playing as Rem. Cute little whammy. Whose waifu is this? Is anybody gonna claim her? If no one's gonna claim her, I'm gonna disgrace her right now. Y'all have 3 seconds. 2. You should have claimed her immediately if this is your waifu. Alright, we're about to check out what we got going. Oh shit. Oh man, I love whoever put this model together. Oh, that's nice. Zoom in there. I mean, look, they put it in here to be appreciated, to be looked at, otherwise it'd be textureless. Does she have a bra? I can't tell. There's no way. Alright, so, on today's episode of the Waifu King show, I don't know what you guys want to, if we're going to call this the Waifu King, on my stream, yeah, so I don't know if you've been here the last few days or not, or whatever, but essentially that's day 42 of playing Beat Saber every single day on stream. I've streamed every day on Beat Saber for the last 42 days, and I've gotten a lot better. I've gone from being able to just barely pass the expert songs to getting my way through the expert plus songs, and the experts plus songs are getting real crazy, and I have to move a lot faster than I'm probably like skillful enough to do, and I'm just kind of winging it and throwing my arms around like crazy, and so my right wrist here actually hurts a lot. There's a lot of tension going on in here, and when I push down real hard, it starts to hurt. I remember it happening while I was playing 2 days ago. I was like, oh, my wrist is starting to hurt, and I just kept going crazy thinking it'll just be better, but it's not. So I'm taking a break from playing the game for a couple days. I mean, I could probably play simple songs. I could play with the normal grip rather than my special grip, because this grip really, I'm really just kind of slashing. But
but it would really just be for the sake of playing. I'm not sure if practicing with the incorrect grip would improve my skill. You know, we could possibly be entertaining, but I think it may be best that I just take a break. Instead, we'll create some other kind of Beat Saber content today. As you can see, we're here already, hanging out in the world as in Beat Saber world as this avatar. Huh. Part of me wants to like turn around and like this, right? Because you can see Beat Saber back here, and that looks cool. However, my webcam's that way, and you guys be staring at this. Y'all like that? You don't like what you see? Alright, I'm playing around. So today, first off, I'm gonna finish up the conversations. If anybody happens to come here after watching the last stream, it cut off abruptly. Yeah, OBS just crashed on me right in the middle of the stream, and I didn't turn it back on. I was like, well, I guess that's the end of it, because you know it was kind of a jank stream to begin with. We accomplished a lot. We've recorded the first episode of Dragon On, and I got through a lot of my notes. Oh, this is the wrong sheet. This is the wrong notes. I got through a lot of my notes. However, I didn't quite finish. So there's a couple more things that I do want to talk to you guys about. Back into the notepads. All right. I think the last thing we were talking about was that you can now use virtual desktop on your headset without using side quest or patching it whatsoever, which is, you know, phenomenal news for Quest owners. It makes it virtual desktop way more accessible for people. It also makes Steam desktop games more accessible to Quest users. They'll just be able to like hop in and play wirelessly without having to order the $50 to $70 cable. Virtual desktop's only $20. You just gotta hope they have decent enough Wi-Fi for it to work. And that's great. That's great that Facebook would even willing to consider making this thing possible. I mean, it'd be kind of silly not to, because everybody was loading the patch anyways. But that, you know, that's cool. Next thing I wanted to mention real quick was I guess you guys have all heard about the Quest 2, the Oculus Quest 3. Yeah, it was the Quest 3. There's been rumors that there was a Quest 3 that was gonna come out, but it looks like it is just going to be a Quest Pro, so an updated version of this one. And there's not really much information out about it. As far from I know, we're going to get 120 hertz on this version of the Quest. So perhaps the Quest Pro will be able to play that one without like huge battery drain. It'll be, you know, built for it or something like that. You can use 120 all the time. I probably wouldn't upgrade unless the Quest Pro had some kind of full body, right? They just had two or three more of these little guys just around you, and some base stations. I'd be in it. I'd be in it instantly. But if it's just a moderate upgrade from what we have here, I mean, I can't even imagine what kind of upgrade from here would justify purchasing it, because this thing is already so amazing. And they've made it so amazing, and it's so cheap, right? So the Quest Pro must be more expensive. What the heck are they adding in it? I'm just curious. Well, the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was Microsoft was making is working on making a mesh metaverse for VR. Lurkin? Oh, thanks for dropping by that gamer cat. I'm probably not gonna play too much or any Beat Saber today because my wrist hurts real bad. So I'm just gonna talk about some things that I thought were pretty interesting, and I'll be out of here. I'm gonna play some Minecraft with a friend. Oh yeah, it is sad. I do love this game, and I have some new songs that I'm ready to play, but better to be safe and take care of myself than hurt myself anymore. But I don't want to end my series, right? Beat Saber every day. It's day 42, and I didn't play yesterday, and I'm probably not going to play today. But I'm creating Beat Saber content. But I do have to consider maybe it's just time to end the series. Maybe it's time to move on and do other things. We'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Oh. behind my webcam, you can see the background of my first-person view camera. That's interesting. I didn't know that was there. Because I've never been able to see OBS while having my headset on until now. So this is great. All right. Anyways, sorry. So Microsoft is creating a mesh metaverse, and what that is, what they're trying to accomplish is they want to be able to allow people using VR, AR, MR, XR, all the R's, all the realities, and be able for anyone to be able to interact with anyone else. So at the base level, I guess here's just an example of how it could possibly work. You and me are hanging out in I don't know, some app where we draw. Okay. Let me start over. I'm hanging out in some app where I can draw pictures, and I'm in my Quest on VR, right? And I want to show you. I want you to come into this app, and us be able to experience it together. What'll happen is we'll access the mesh metaverse, which will give us a username and account, right? And that username and account will interface with whatever you're using. Say I'm using the Quest, and you're using like your phone augmented reality app or whatever. Doesn't matter. Just two completely different companies and systems and infrastructures that don't do anything with each other. You'll both log into this metaverse account, and it will allow us to interact with each other. And in my metaverse account, I'll be able to go into your software, vice versa. And that's huge. I think that's giant. Right now, VR is really split up in this weird way where I can't play BeatSaber Quest with BeatSaber PC without, you know, some kind of extra mods and stuff. And I guess it's kind of like that with consoles, but with consoles it was more of a chosen. Apparently like Sony just didn't want to play along and do cross-platform. But they're getting over that now, and it seems like Microsoft is in the realm of getting over it, or of creating a cross-mesh system for VR users. It's going to be wild. On top of that, there's a platform called OpenXR, which is a platform for developers to create games and applications and software inside of VR. And OpenXR, if has been universally supported by all the companies that are making VR stuff. I'm talking like the big companies. And if we can make this the main platform, like imagine if every game was built in an Unreal Engine, right? Then that game would run on every platform that Unreal can run on. But instead, games are built in billions of different, not billions, but you know, lots of different engines, and not everything runs as smooth on everything. Let's just, for this example, pretend that Unreal runs well on everything. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Maybe I'll be able to explain it clearer in the future. But anyway, so the combination between the OpenXR platform that the developers will use, that will be compatible across devices and stuff, with the mesh metaverse that Microsoft is creating, kind of really creates this like connected verse in the VR space, connected universe in the VR space. Because like I said, it's pretty divided right now. Like every company's kind of doing their own thing. And if we could, instead of having I don't know, maybe like it's kind of like an internet for VR, making all the social medias one, not all the social medias, but all the different versions of VR like one system. At the very least, allow us to interact and share information and data with each other. That's really all I had to say about that. I tried to explain it the best that I possibly could. I don't know. It interests me, so I figured I would try to share that with anybody here kicking it. Oh, the next thing I want to talk about, real quick. What what is the next thing I want to talk about real quick? So iRides, I remember iRides back when I first started streaming. He was my start in soon screen, his music, and it's still my thanks for watching screen. But his songs disappeared and I couldn't contact him about it. But I finally was able to find him and figure out what was going on. He deleted those songs. He said they weren't really his sound. Unfortunately, they were like my favorite songs. He said he'll send them to me later, so we might use them again. But he also sent me some new jammies, and I wanted to listen here today. I wanted to preview them, see what. I don't know. I haven't heard them yet, so. But we'll look at that in a bit. I think the next thing I want to do is we're gonna record a video. You guys ready? You guys are gonna watch me record a video for my YouTube channel. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clip it out of this. And it's not like a huge video, but it's kind of like a this is where I am at this time and here are my thoughts. But it's specifically about Beat Saber and the things that I've learned. So if you guys are ready, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Oh, I just lost tracking because it's too dark. Ooh, everything moved. Huh. Here we go. That goes there. That goes there. Alright. So, this is how we usually do these. My videos are pretty chill. I'll sit down and chat it up with you guys. What we got over here? Is that Paimon? Clean it up a bit. Doo-doo. How's that look? I think I like this. I think this works. Alright. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're chilling. Alright, how should we start this? What is up, everybody? I go by the name Dragon the Waifu King, and welcome to my channel. On this video today, I just wanted to real quick go over 3 things that I learned after playing Beat Saber for 42 days in a row. I'm hoping that these tips will help you if you're trying to improve or get better, or maybe they're things you've already heard before and I just happen to explain it in a way that makes a little more sense. And if you already know all this stuff, I don't know what you're doing here. But I appreciate you coming by and checking out the videos. So my first tip for Beat Saber, the very first one, the big game changer for me when I started playing Beat Saber and I started looking into, one day I started watching videos explaining, what I could do to get better at the game. And the hugest game changer so far in my Beat Saber career was changing my grip. Okay? Now, your grip is going to differ depending on what type of VR that you're using. I have a Quest 2. This is the standard way that you hold Quest 2 controllers, right? It just makes sense. All the buttons are here. You press it, and you would figure this is how you'd play Beat Saber. It makes sense. It feels fairly comfortable. But after digging into Beat Saber for a bit, you learn that in order to get maximum points, you have to swing, and your swing has to start at a certain level of degrees out from the block and go past the block, passing through the block a more certain distance. Okay. Geez, what the heck did I just say? Kind of want to do that part over. No, it's fine. We'll just run it from here. And if you notice when you swing like this, there's you only have limited motion. Let me show you real quick. All right, get out of here, camera. All right, I'm gonna make this real clear. Make this real clear for you guys, so you guys can see here on the webcam what I'm doing and what the character is doing. So this is the normal grip, and this is me swinging, fairly normally how you would do it. If you were trying to hit blocks, this is how you do it. Do you see how much my arm is moving? to do like a swing from top to bottom, this is about the range that you need to swing the blocks to get full points. All right. Now, also, from here, if I just lower my wrist naturally, this is my natural wrist. If I'm not moving my arms, this is the natural range I get if I'm not moving my arms. All right. Now, here is the grip that was suggested to me. It was called the bear claw. And what you do is you take the controller like you would have it normally, and put your fingers in. Oh, this is lewd. Put your fingers inside the controller and hold it like this, kind of like a claw. Do it for both of them. All right. Now let me show you the difference. You just watched me play with normally. Now that my arm isn't like this and it's like this, my range from top to bottom is much further without moving my arms at all. My range actually pretty much gives me the full motion I need to get full points on my cut. Okay, if I were to switch this one back to normal, all right, this is this hand going down, and that's the range I get. This is this one. That's as far as I can go without like injuring myself. So and so I switched to this style early on, and it's really made probably the biggest difference in the gameplay just whatsoever. Like one example right off the back is when the arrows are coming in a row of 2 straight at you, and you have to go up and down and up and down. All I have to do is flip my wrist like this to cut through that. Whereas before, it was a matter of swinging my arms. All right. My points, my scores went up instantly. Every song that I played after I learned that, the same day, like immediately after I tried it for the first time, every song that I learned, I beat the high score that I had before. Though that might not be true for everybody. If you try it and it's weird and you think it's not normal, just keep trying it. Give it some time. Play for it for like a week, and then maybe decide if it's for you, or look for other grips. And I'm sorry that this grip doesn't help you if you're using some other kind of quest system, or I'm sorry if this grip doesn't help you if you're using some other kind of VR controller. However, if you go check it out online, some forums, there's probably a grip for you that makes sense. So that's the first lesson I learned while playing Beat Saber for 42 days. The second thing I'd like to share with you guys is how to get better at songs, or what to do when you come across songs that you want to play but you can't. I have a couple suggestions. My first suggestion is, if you can't play the song because you don't understand what the patterns are, my suggestion would be to click on practice and take the speed down on the song. And if the part that you don't understand is specific in one area to the song, you can actually, in practice mode, start your Beat Saber session at that point that you're having trouble with. So give that a shot. Play it at 50% speed. Try to understand what the motions are. Do it 10 times. Then do it at 60% speed. Try to understand the motions. Do it 10 times. Then go all the way up to 100% speed. And if you're still having trouble, here's a secret tip. Go to 110% speed. Practice there. Do it 10 times. Then go back to 100% speed. And now it should seem a little slower. And that should help you be able to understand those hard sections of the songs. If you want to increase your score of a song, because you can play it, but you want to increase your score, I would suggest increasing the play speed of the song. Go to 110, 120, and playing it like that until you can reasonably get through it, until it feels almost normal that you've done it so many times, and then bring it back to 100% speed. And it should feel slow. It should feel like you're playing in slow motion. And that should be able to help you increase your scores on songs that are just you can play them, but you want to increase your score. Maybe you're trying to grind for that PP or something like that. Another thing that I want to tell you is if you run into a song that's difficult and you're having trouble beating it, my suggestion is to go play other songs, right? You don't have to grind that song forever. Go play other songs. Play harder songs. Play harder songs that have different patterns that you can do, and then play even more harder songs, right? Then come back to that song that you were having trouble with. May it be a day later or a week later, but if you just go out and explore and just keep playing music, just the fact that you're putting in the time into the game and you are looking for challenging songs, you will get better. You will get better, and I promise that when you go back to that song that you were having trouble with, you'll be like, huh, did I really have that much trouble with this song? So those are my tips for getting better, and that's the second thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about that I've learned in Beat Saber over the past 42 days. The last thing I want to chat with you guys about is about your health. So the last thing that I want to chat with you guys about is about health and safety. So first off, make sure you clean your headset. Beat Saber is a crazy game. Things like dust and dandruff get in this little socket and get inside. Your lenses can get foggy and muggy, and stuff can get on them, and they might need to be wiped down with a microfiber cloth. And you wouldn't believe that how much just having clear lenses can affect your gameplay. And also, if you probably sweat, maybe if you're like me, on your headset, you got to make sure you wipe that down, because eventually it's gonna end up breaking out your face. It's gonna mess up your skin, and it's overall not good. If you ever want to share your headset with somebody else and it's disgusting, or maybe you wouldn't want to do that to somebody else, right? So just remember to clean your headset off. It's important. It's for your safety, for your friends, anyone that touches the headset, and even like the longevity of the headset itself. If it gets too gunky in there, it's more likely to have damage than if you're somebody who actually regularly maintains the headset. The second thing I want to talk about is your body, right? This game is a very physically demanding game, especially at the higher levels. The reason I'm not playing today and instead I'm here talking to you guys about health and safety is because my wrist is damaged. It's damaged. It's stressed. Something happened. I was playing this game too hard, and now it hurts. And now I'm decided to listen to my body and to take a break from the game for a little bit. And this is not the first time this happened to me. The first time it happened in my shoulder. Probably because I was throwing my arms around too much, and now it's in my wrist. Now that I've learned new techniques, I'm messing up my wrist. And I'm gonna take a break every time this happens, and I'm gonna make an educated, responsible decision on if I want to keep playing this game for the sake of keeping a streak running, or getting some more PP, or keep it up with my friends at the cost of my body and its longevity. I really am very, very careful with what I do with my body. So I want to be in it for the long run. So I'm taking it easy, and I'm gonna use this time to talk to you guys about it, and hopefully you guys notice when you're feeling not so great, and you take note and you take action to make sure that you're taken care of. I think that's really it. That's all I gotta say. Those are the 3 things that I have learned and want to share after 42 days of playing Beat Saber. I really appreciate it if you've come out and checked out the video, and if you have any input or whatever, leave it in the comments down below, if wherever you're watching this has comments. Alrighty, I'm out. I go by Dragon the Waifu King. Thanks for checking out the Horny Mansion, and I'm out of here. See ya. I did this last time in a video, thinking it'd be cool, like, oh look, it's kind of fading out into the distance, right? But I'm still sitting here on the couch, so it doesn't work that well. Alright, cut the video. In the video. That's it. We're done. We did it, guys. We just recorded another YouTube video. This video is probably going to get like 6 views. Probably me clicking on it. But I do believe the more we do this, the better we'll get at it. And these highlight videos are really off the cuff. I don't have like a script or anything. Over here, if you guys want to see what I do have, you guys can't see what I have. It's actually invisible to you. Huh, only I can see it. Well, I mean, I guess that's that. But that's it. That's all I got. I mean, I might be ready to end the stream. I might be ready to end the stream. I don't want to injure myself. I could play the game. It's only been 35 minutes. It's only been 35 minutes. I've only been chatting for 35 minutes. Oh boy. All right. Well then let's check out iRide's music. Let's check out the homies' music because supporting our friends is important. It's literally why it's literally why I even started doing anything for myself, why I built my own personal brand, Dragon the Waifu King. Yeah, it's branded off of something, you know, for me, you know, about me, that makes me happy. But the whole purpose of it is, well, if I can be successful, then I can help other people be successful. That's the idea here. All right. So let's check out iRide's jammies. The jammies. Cut the support window back on. So I don't know if he has anything anywhere other than YouTube. I need to ask him. But these last like 4 or 5 songs, these are the ones he wanted me to listen to, and I haven't heard them, so we're about to check them out together. Hope you guys don't mind. How do I want to do this? Will we make this small like that? What if we do that? Yeah. Right, and then we put that here. That's good enough. That works for me. And then I need the window as well. So let me pull it up here in VR. Blah 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 blah. Opera browser. Oh man. Oh man, I messed something up. I messed something up big time. Oh. This happened yesterday, and I shut the stream down. That's okay. I'm gonna kick it to the be right back screen, and we'll just do something else. We won't use BeatSaber. Give me 1 second.